And then you start to believe it. Something that a 5-year-old told you, something that a 12-year-old said, something that a 15-year-old said just because they were having a bad day, they want to make themselves feel better. They just said it, probably forgot about it, and you remember it for the rest of your life. Not only do you remember it, you use it against yourself when you look at yourself in the mirror, when you wake up in the morning, when you have a failure, when you don't get the part you want, the job you want, the grades you want, whatever it is, you replay all these things that people may have said to you that are negative, and you take them on as your personal beliefs about yourself. Since when do random people you don't even know, or maybe friends you're not even friends with anymore, since when do these people get to tell you what you think of yourself? And maybe it's someone close to you, and that makes it harder. That definitely makes it harder. Because you say, if they know me, so if they say it, it must be true. Newsflash, you know plenty of people. If you say something to them, is it automatically true? No, it's not. But then if it's a stranger, you say, they don't even know me, and if they're saying it, it must be true. Because my friends are just being nice to me. Why do we do this? We think of these really great arguments about why we should hate ourselves. That's horrible. But we all do it in different ways. And then you know what we do in our life? We get smaller and smaller and smaller. We were kids running and screaming and throwing our hands up. We get older and we have to look around to see if someone else is going to put their hands up too. If someone else is dancing, is this weird? Is what I'm doing weird? Are people going to hate me now? Am I going to be weird for doing this? Am I going to be wrong for doing this? And then we just look around for everyone to tell us if we're okay. Why do we do that? Do you think that everyone should ask you what your opinion is to make sure they're okay? No. You would never even put yourself in that place to even say that your opinion matters sometimes, which is wrong. But then everyone else's opinion matters so much. You don't have to think like that every day. It was hard for us when we got on YouTube and we got all these comments, because suddenly they pointed out things about our faces, our bodies, our voices, our personalities that we never noticed. And a lot of them were really young. I was an adult, but still, I was only 19. It was hard. And at that point I had to say, am I gonna listen to this? Am I gonna read these comments and be like, yep, they're right, they're right, they're right. Okay, let me just add that to a list of things I'm gonna hate about myself. That would be a really long list, because we have a lot of comments, millions of comments. Then I decided, no, I'm not gonna do that. And you know what I told them in the beginning? I said, it's not our job to be perfect. It's not your job to be perfect. It's not even our job to be pretty or good at singing. Really, it's our job. Our job is to make videos, get views, you know? Okay? You know, a lot of singers out there, they aren't good at singing. But they still have a job, because people like to see them and they like to listen to them and they record well, you know? So sometimes if you're a singer, it's not even your job to sing well. I'm just saying, it's not our job to do any of those things. Really, our real job here on earth is to become the best people that we possibly can and impact people in the best way possible. What we believe, following God's will for our lives. That's what we believe our job really is. But it's easy to get caught up in all these other people telling me what they think my job is. And you know, I'm 28, and sometimes I'll read a comment or whatever it is, and I'll be like, wait a minute. But I came with a little trick. I'm gonna tell you guys a trick, okay? Listen to this. When someone says something to you that hurts you, that is critical or painful in some way, you gotta ask yourself, is it true? Now, hold on. I'm not going where you think I'm going. Is it true? Maybe it is, right? So is it true? Yes or no? If it's not true, okay, don't even need to think about it, it's not even true. But what if it is true? Like, what if in a video I was screaming and they're like, wow, Christina is screaming. That was really annoying. And what if I watch and I go, you know, that probably was annoying for someone to watch. What if it was true? Is it okay that I did something that was annoying? Yes, I'm allowed to, right? I'm allowed to be annoying at times. Maybe your parents don't want that to be okay, but you're allowed to be annoying at times. You're allowed to be yourself. You're allowed to be weird. You're allowed to be different. You're allowed to be bold. You're allowed to be quiet if you want. You're allowed to be shy. You're allowed to dress however you want. No one needs to give you permission. So why should we stand around and ask everyone for permission? Do you think everyone else's lives are going so great that we should get their permission? Have you looked up, maybe just look up statistics, average American, whatever, at this age. Just look at a few things, you know, how they're doing. Average, it's not so good. It doesn't turn out so good, I'm just telling you. So if you follow what everyone's doing, that's where you're going. Doesn't sound a good plan. Make a new plan. It's never too late to make a new plan, which is great. 1 year, 6 months, 1 month of living life differently, you will have a drastically different life. So you guys, I want you to find that courage to figure out who you really want to be in life. And don't sell yourself short. You're meant to go out there, every single one of you. There's not one of you this doesn't apply to. Old, young, every single person. You are meant to do something. You're meant to be something. You are meant to impact people. You interact with other people every single day, even if it's just on the internet. You still do. You're meant to impact them in a positive way, and you can. You can, and you need to, because we need you. The world needs you. We need whatever your unique, individual, positive thing is. We need it. And listen, I get down on myself all the time. I get very negative. But then I just have to do this whole thing, talking to myself, get myself back up to that place. Because the world is going to tear you down all the time. You do not need to be another voice tearing yourself down. We have more than enough of that. You don't need to provide that for yourself. The world has already provided it for you. So you guys, I want you to go out there and ignore the voices and figure out what it is that you are here to do. And when you do it, you're going to get kicked down. It's going to hurt. It's not going to go well. You're going to fail. You're going to fail a lot. And it is painful and embarrassing. But when you fail, you get to try again, even if it's in a different way, different than you thought. You just got to be creative. Try again. Try different. Try better. Try harder. Keep trying. Try something different. Keep trying. Do not stop trying. Do not stop trying to get up. Even if you stumble every time you try to get up, do not stop trying. Keep trying. One more day, one more day, one more day. Maybe it's on the 100th day you're going to get up. Don't stop at 99. Keep trying. You will get up. You will. And when you get up there, you're going to get knocked down again. But you just learned how to get up so you can do it again. And you get better and better and better. And then what are you going to do? You're going to go share with people how to get up, and you're going to help them learn the exact same thing. So guys, this song Lisa and I wrote, it's called You're Worth It. Let's take all these words in. They're for you, every single one of you. Take them in. Open your heart and let them change you. You guys are worth so much.